This is a microphone, but when it's with me, it's a pipe bomb. Hello folks, how do you do? I am Aaron Sanders, and welcome back to Pipe Bomb. This is the Season 2 premiere. First of all, I want to go in short and say thank you folks for your encouragement and your inspiring comments about this series. It is a great series that, you know, I enjoy, and I hope you enjoy it for the future episodes. Anyway, Season 2, I'm excited, so here we go. For this episode, I am going to target the high school students out there. That's right, you, the high school students out there. Now, I'm not going to yell at you, you're not in trouble, none of that. This is actually good. So me, the Aaron Sanders most people know, is going to tone down the seriousness for just a few moments. And trust me, it feels good to do that. Most people think I'm hard-headed and stubborn, but you know what? There's that other side that people rarely see in me because of the rush to judgment. But anyway, let's get things underway without further ado. It's that time of the year again, folks. I mean, think about it. Boy and a girl, they're happy with each other. You know, they're happy with the way things are going on right now. You are a few weeks away from graduation, a few weeks away from exams, and finishing your education for your future endeavors, whether if it's university, college, or just focusing on your life. Then you see one moment that stands out in you for just that moment in one day, where you see somebody, you know, most of the times a man, pulls out a rose to a very special someone, ask them, will you be my prom date? I am talking about prom in this first episode of Season 2, folks. Now, incidentally, I am wearing the same suit that I wore to my prom. Same suit, same shirt. But I couldn't find the tie that I wore at the same prom, and I just put on the vest, you know, just to have fun. Along with the hat. Howdy. Anyway, the way I see prom is, this is a moment in your life where it's special. For a few hours in a night, where you just go out there and literally leave it all out on the floor. I mean, think about it. Before there's prom, there's of course pictures being taken, whether if it's at a local park or in front of your house. And then you go over to the dance hall. You have a good dinner. You know, you socialize with a few people around the table, or socialize with people that you haven't socialized before. And then, after when all that's said and done, it's dance time. Break dances, Macarenas, cha-cha slide, whatever. Either way, you got a DJ kicking it up with some kicking beats and sweet music, well, modern music. Alright, that happens for, you know, just a few moments. And then, when that moment subsides, it's nothing more than one of the finest parts of prom. Then the slow dance. That moment where two people dance with each other, waltz away. Make sure you don't step on their feet. Just slow dance. All your worries will be gone for those moments. You look at each other's eyes and notice that you are in the moment. And this is a great part. But you know what? What if you don't... First of all, I'm going to say this. Just because it's prom doesn't mean you have to find a prom date. Go with your friends. You know, that's an alternate way to, you know, go with prom. Because, you know, most people go alone and meet up with friends later. But you could go with your friends. Go with a group of people. You don't have to specifically go get a prom date. That's the thing. Most people set their minds on prom only just because of get the romance, find a prom date. You know, that's not the case. The point of prom is just plain and simple. You just have fun. Because when you think of it, if you only set your mind on one thing during that moment, and that one thing is finding a prom date, or trying to dance with someone, or try to look for romance, you're just going to end up, you know, surprised that, you know, what highlights you have missed just because you were just looking for romance and a prom date. I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, that's not all people should do. I mean, I know most people that, you know, bring their boyfriends or girlfriends to the prom, you know. But my thing is, I mean, take it from me, from my experience, I wanted a prom date, and unfortunately that didn't happen. Prom is a happy time. It's an exciting time. It's where all the adrenaline comes into you. You get the electricity through your veins. You're just happy in general, and you're just dancing like a fool out there. And then, you know, if you don't slow dance with someone, that's okay. But look, don't bring yourself down because of it when you're at prom. Because, you know what? The last thing that, you know, people want to see at prom is a man or a woman sitting all alone at the table, you know, being sad or regretting or just crying over the fact that no one will slow dance with them. But if you're those people that always brings the room up, you know, always bring a smile to people's face, hang around with them, you know? Make sure they have a good time. You know, it's an unselfish good deed of the day to put a smile on someone's face. And when you do, it's a great moment knowing that you're going to have happy people around you because of what you've done. But think of it. Prom shoes, prom tux, prom suits, prom dresses, prom corsages, prom party, the after party, the promposal. It's a moment everybody waits for. Maybe you guys are waiting for this moment. You're just jumping in anticipation and being anxious of when that day's gonna come. And when that day comes, you set all your worries aside. You set aside all your problems. You don't let it get the best of you. You just let the excitement of the prom get the best of you. It's a great moment. I had fun at my prom. Regardless of prom date or not, going with my friends or not, getting to slow dance or not, I had a good time. Because I knew I was around with people that are having a good time. It's a chain reaction. When a group of people are happy at the prom, another group of people are going to be happy. And that's all that matters when it comes to prom. You just have fun. You go out there. Socialize with people. Socialize with people that you never talked to before and never noticed until now. Either way, you got to bask in the moment. Be proud that you're in the moment. Do not regret it. The only way you will regret prom will be the fact that you've never gone there. You have this opportunity in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. The high school students, you have this opportunity to go out there and be very, very special. So, take matters in your own hands and go. Just go. Because at the end of the day, you will not have any regrets going to it. You're just going to be exhausted at the end of the day. You're just going to lay down and you're just going to look back at what transpired during those last few hours with a smile on your face because you're in the moment. When you're hanging around with friends before everything starts and when you're all glamored up in your suit and tie or your dresses, you're in that moment. When you meet up with people down the dining hall, and when you eat and when you socialize with people, you're in the moment. But when you go out on that dance floor and dance your heart away to an extent, you're in that moment. But when something happens that is very good to you and makes you feel all jittery and excited and wish you could relive it over and over again, you're in that moment. Prom, a lot of things could happen. Some moments aren't guaranteed to happen, but you know what? When it comes to prom, you expect the unexpected, because you'll never know what will happen unless you go there and try it yourself. Prom is a trial, but no error. It is something that you'll look back in life and say to yourself, I was there. I was there. I had a good time. Do I regret it? Nope. I don't regret it at all. Remember, Prom is a moment where you can only experience it either one time in your life, or if you're lucky, twice. If you experience it twice, then nice. Double the moments. But even if you go for one moment, for one time like I did, you just gotta live in the moment and accept the things that are being given to you around those few hours. No regrets. So high school students, it's your final year at high school maybe. And what better way to cap it all off before you study for your exams than just going to the prom, dance your heart away, and just have fun all together. Do it. Alright, do it. I'm not forcing you to do it, but you know what? Take in consideration the moment that you have in front of your hands. And it's one decision that'll either make sure you know what's happening or make you wish that would have, could have been. So think about it. Prom, if I have to sum it up in one word, fun. Just make sure you have fun out there. And if you do anything else after the prom, just make sure you do the right things. I'm Aaron Sanders, reminding you, to the high school students out there, have fun at prom, enjoy yourself, make sure you make people around you very happy that one night. Go get it, take this opportunity by your hands, and live it up, and live for the moment. And as always, you got a voice, and you need to use it. Pipe bomb.